Hi, my name is Jack Rua, and this is my exclusive interview with Pop On Down. I'm a musician and an artist from Dublin in Ireland. I've been writing songs for about 10 years. I've been singing for as long as I can remember, really. And yeah, in the last year or so, I've kind of felt ready enough to expose myself to the world and bring out my music. I've brought out 4 singles in the last year, starting with my song Scarlet A last March, and it's just been great to be, putting my music out into the universe and getting such a great response. I would say that it is glam pop, that's what I like to call it. It's primarily pop music, but it infuses different elements from different genres. Like, for example, I'm really into glam rock music, and I think that filters into the music a little bit. As well as that, I'm really into electronic music, so once again, that kind of brings forward like a dance pop sound sometimes. My main musical influences, well, I always say that my absolute main ones, my kind of like gods of music, are David Bowie, Lady Gaga, Madonna, and Prince. As well as that, I love Ali X, I love Suzanne Sonford, St. Vincent, The Beatles, John Grant, who else? Dua Lipa, I'm really into her new music. Caroline Polachek, Dorian Electra, Perfume Genius. My fave song at the moment is probably from the new Dua Lipa album. It's probably Pretty Please. I just love that song so much. This is my 4th single, and it is a dance pop song with rock and sort of like dubstep influences at times. It's one of my favourite songs that I put out. I made it with my friend Chris. I wrote it, and then the two of us kind of co-produced it, and we wanted to really make something that was quite like bombastic and celebratory. And basically the lyrics are kind of like a playful take on sexuality. It's just saying like nothing really matters anymore. It's kind of me speaking to a straight person who or a straight person who fancies me a little bit, saying, it's okay to act on those impulses if that's what you want. Like, it's a new world, you don't have to focus so much on the labels that you put upon yourself. Well, I mean, listen, I've only been kind of releasing music for the last year, so I mean, it's been great. I didn't think this time last year that I'd put out my 4th single and hit 100,000 streams on Spotify. I thought that would be a few years down the line, and 100,000 cumulatively, and so that is a great feeling. It's something that I didn't expect, and it's been wonderful to kind of get that. As well as that, I was really happy when I got asked to be on RT2FM's Studio 8 sessions by Tara Stewart, who's been super supportive of me throughout my career so far, and that was a wonderful experience. And we got to play my song Ego and a cover of Mark Ronson's and Licky Lee's Late Night Feelings. The greatest rush for me is probably the rush that I get just after I perform. I would say that it's great to be in the studio, and it's great to be recording music and blah blah blah, but that can be quite tedious at times. It doesn't really compare with the feeling you get when you're on stage. I feel like I'm a different person, and I'm kind of operating on a different plane, and I feel like this energy just comes on to me that is completely different to how I am right now, or how I would be, in any other situation. I'm just a completely different person, and it's so exhilarating. Dream collaboration, I think I have a few. I mean, at the moment there's a few artists that I really want to work with. For example, Michael Madrano, I'm really vibing with his music at the moment. Andrea Di Giovanni, I really admire their music. Who else? I mean, Dorian Electra, like, that would just be a dream come true to collaborate with them. And then obviously, like the dream collaborations, it would be like John Grant. His music really speaks to me. And then as well as that, Suzanne Sonford, the two of them did a song together, and it was amazing. So I would just love to work with either of them, or both of them. Well, I mean, listen, there's nothing I can say is a like one for all like solution to any problems, because it's such a like strange situation that we're all in. What I've been doing is just working towards goals. For example, I'm learning how to use Logic and get better at like producing. So that's been really helpful for me, just to keep my mind focused. As well as that, I've been working towards finishing songs and being kind of more structured. That's been great as well. So those would be like tips I could give, but it's so difficult for everyone. Well, I don't want to give too much away, but I've been working on finishing a project which I'm really excited about bringing out, and that should be out soon enough. I was toying around with putting it off for a while, but I think the best idea is just to put music out into the world, especially at a time where people want to be entertained a little bit, and this project is quite entertaining and quite fun. So that will be next. Hopefully when all of this blows over, there'll be a big Jack Rua party. I was meant to be doing my gigs in Narcissus Ball. I think you can see the poster just there. It's cancelled, but I was meant to be doing that, and hopefully that will go ahead whenever I'm able to do it.